Coach, first, the point of emphasis obviously was making those free throws.
Yeah.
How do you feel like your team did on that end? Able to get those extra points.
Grabbing 27 for 32, right? And we talked about it all week, you know. I talked after the other night, man, about listen, you know, don't talk about free throws. You don't worry about it, whatever. And I just said, man, forget that. We're talking about it, and we talked about it for 48 hours. Every time somebody went to the line today, I looked at them and I said, make it. You know what I mean? And I think that just proves right there. I think there's something to that, but it's a confidence thing. Our record is completely flipped if we shoot like 65%. I did the math the other day, which is not asking a whole lot. And so, you know, but tonight it's a little different. Usually we make more field goals and we do all that. Tonight we made we made one more field goal, but we made more free throws than they shot. And it was a point of emphasis to attack the rim, you know, because we knew that that's something that we needed to do, and I wanted to get to the free throw line. I'm tired of everybody else getting to the free throw line on us.
Talk about the game Brette had for you. I mean, especially you really needed that. I don't know if you guys win today if you don't get that kind of point.
Yeah, for sure. I think Leo, we know that Leo is going to be a really good player. We've known that since we brought him here. He's in a tough position right now because of Joe Pleasant and Arion Simmons and Cameron Steele are really experienced players. But you know, we made a decision 2 weeks ago, 3 or 4 games ago, that we were going to play Leo 4 to 6 minutes a game, regardless, no matter what, because he needs to start getting game action. There might be a night like this, and we've talked to Leo about that, and he was ready. But every time he goes in, he's gotten a bucket for us. He was really good in 5 minutes the other day. So I'm really pleased with him. This is what we know he's capable of. And he's really good when people don't notice. I know he had 17 points, but he helps us tremendously defensively. He's another big body, strong body that can be physical with people.
And did you play him a lot more because of Aaron getting foul trouble?
Yeah, without the foul trouble, he wouldn't have got those minutes. But that's what you need. I mean, you need somebody that's ready to step up, and Leo's proven that, and he's earning more and more time. And obviously, we're excited about what the future holds with him.
No, and then Ali really sparked you there in the second half.
Yeah, Ali's a good player, man. He's been playing tremendous the last few games. He's a guy that I thought could really get a lot of free throws tonight, and he did. You know, he's 9 for 11. He's 5 for 11 before. He usually shoots right around the 50% mark. And he's a good player. And so I think he's an all-conference type player, but you know, our record's got to change a lot for him to get an honor like that. You know, we're gonna win a lot more games. But he's playing at a high level for us right now. But so is everybody. We're playing with a lot of confidence right now, even though we lost the other day. We didn't play great today, but we played with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, you played with awful. You had that one little. It looked like you were gonna just run them off the court there at the end, and then you had trouble with their full court press.
We panicked a little bit.
Didn't get back.
Yeah,
and that was kind of a scary moment for you.
It was. We panicked a little bit, but and I could have called a timeout right there, and I didn't. That's on me. It's not on them. But it happens. Now we got something good we can show. You know, I think especially in a win, you want to be able to come back tomorrow in the film room and talk about something that we didn't do well. I think the end of the game is something we're going to talk about. But I'm proud of them. They found a way. And the story has been free throws, and we had somebody step up and make 2 free throws to ice the game. I had to talk about what happens if he misses them both, but I did it when he was off getting a drink of water. I grabbed the other for us. If he misses them both, we foul. And so luckily he made them. Proud of the guys. We figured it out.
Let's talk about Damian. Someone that hasn't really scored a lot, hasn't been a scorer for you. Today, have another season high at 15. Not only that, but the points in the paint wouldn't be possible without him seeing the floor the way he does and attacking the basket. How reliable is he right now?
I mean, he's it. That's my guy, right? I mean, we're 5 years together, and I've said this to you guys before. I've never coached a player harder than I've coached Damian Daniels throughout his career, and that dude still has my back every single day, every single huddle. Today he is echoing everything that I am saying as we walk out of the huddle, and the kid is special, man, and at his size to be able to play at this level. We're small anyway, but we're even small. I mean, we're small there, and I think he might be the smallest player in the WAC, I'm not sure, but what he's done a good job of is he's allowed us to coach him. He was attacking and trying to score. I know he scored tonight, but what he did a lot of is he's attacking and he's finding guys now. You know, he's finding Ali cutting from the backside. He's finding guys in the corner. He's not just going to the rim and scoring. And you know, I think that today we told him to go try to score. We thought he could get around, turn the corner, and get to the rim. And so that was by design today. But I think the last couple games he's done a great job of sharing the basketball. It's one of the he's the reason, man. I think we're number one in the WAC in assists. We're top 10 in the country in turnover margin, and that's Damian Daniels leading that charge.
I heard him say at one point, "I'm gonna get one." It was a steal. He said it to
Yeah.
Brette, and then went and got 2 back-to-back steals.
Yeah.
I mean, his defensive efforts too. He has to go and guard these guys. You know, and Jay Sean too, having to guard that number 3 that had 26 points in the night. Even without him, I mean, you guys would have won by.
No doubt. I mean, he's a special. We talked about that. He's a special player. That number 3. He was good last year. He hurt us last year at their place, and early, you know, he's been hurt. He's been out, and so he just came back. And so we talked to our guys about, hey man, this is a really good basketball team. We're gonna have to do a great job. And I told them in the last couple huddles that he is going to go try to score. And I'm really proud of Jay Sean. I'm glad you mentioned that. I think Jay Sean, you know, he hasn't been getting the minutes he wants. And today, because of some foul trouble and because we had a couple guys not playing great, he got that opportunity, just like Leo. You don't see it in the scoring column, but he guarded their probably best player for the majority of the second half and did an unbelievable job.
No, and you talk about Damian. I mean, he is the smallest guy out there, and look at all the numbers. I mean, he led you in rebounding too. I mean, that's just how, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he just played. I mean, he plays like a big guy.
He does. I mean, and, he shouldn't get an offensive rebound. He's supposed to be back all the time. We'll talk to him about that one. But he does. He's active, and we've been talking a lot too about him and Jay Sean and Hunter and those guys rebounding down and helping our big guys, because we are at a size disadvantage every night. And I think he's done a good job of that. You know, that's something we had last year with our point guard, and I think Damian's. I think maybe even Reggie has been on the phone with Damian talking about that here in the last week. And so I think that's something Damian is intentionally doing, is trying to help us rebound on the defensive end.